Now, a woman from Plymouth who suffers from a debilitating condition called POTS is calling for health professionals to have more training around diagnosis and treatment. Postural tachycardia syndrome affects the autonomic nervous system. It can leave people disabled.
But there are only a handful of specialists in the country, and the average wait time for a diagnosis is 7 years, as Hannah Ludlow reports.
Lottie Ryder Wern from Plymouth was diagnosed with POTS in January after suffering from brain fog, dizziness and pain across her neck and shoulders.
Everything I do has been impacted by POTS. It's kind of the little activities that people don't often think about. So taking a shower, going up the stairs, even using the bathroom. These are things that obviously can cause kind of tachycardia, these breathless symptoms and things.
When a healthy person stands up, to avoid blood dropping down into the limbs and abdomen, blood vessels contract and the heart rate increases slightly to maintain blood supply to the heart and brain. With POTS, this adjustment to standing doesn't work correctly, resulting in an excessive rise in heart rate and altered blood flow to the brain.
Okay, what are the symptoms?
Just the pins and needles in like the bottom half of my body and the heart palpitations as well, and I feel a little bit lightheaded.
Alexandra is being tested for POTS using the lean test. Her heart rate and symptoms are measured every minute for 10 minutes. The results are then studied by a consultant who can diagnose POTS.
The whole field of autonomic dysfunction is not taught well in medical school. To be very honest, prior to COVID, I had no idea about the condition myself.
Professor Sivan says more research is needed into the link between viral infections and POTS.
The COVID infection, it does affect your autonomic nervous system in more than one way. Either it's a direct damage of the autonomic nervous system by the virus, but what we are also looking at is the virus actually, it initiates an inflammatory response in the body, and then it produces what is called as autoantibodies. What needs to be done is to understand more in terms of how the autonomic nervous system gets damaged and whether we can do something about it.
A recent survey of POTS patients found 85% had difficulty accessing healthcare.
Patients are getting referred by their GP to secondary care service, and then when they get their letter back, it's saying, no, I'm sorry, you can't have an appointment, we don't see patients with POTS, or no, you're out of area, so we're not going to see you. And it seems absolutely barbaric to us.
Experts believe a cure for POTS could be on the horizon. Until then, those living with the condition want to see change.
So in this area in particular, we don't have a POTS specialist. The dysautonomia clinic near us was closed, and there has been no replacement put in place, so we're all kind of being sent to cardiology. And I think it gives you an element of care, but not kind of the specialist care that a lot of people with POTS need.
The government told ITV News it's working to revolutionise care for people with POTS by shifting care from hospitals to communities. Next month, the issues surrounding POTS will be debated in Parliament. It's hoped this recognition will be the first step towards real change. Hannah Ludlow, ITV News.
I did not know.
I think that's really interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
When
it's
you
going to
learn
resonate
something,
with people, isn't it?
When you hear doctors saying, I just didn't know about that either.
Yeah, I know, it says something, doesn't it?